Hey guys, Viking82 here, back to show off some more plunder that I have acquired here as of late. What, third video this week? I'm sure a lot of you are tired of seeing my ugly mug, but hey, you know, shit happens. But in case you can hear in the background, I am listening to Subterranean Steel by Scythe. I would show off the case and the artwork and everything, but somehow, and this really pisses me off, a while back, the booklet for this CD ended up missing. So, yeah, of course, I hate when my packages are not complete like that, so I'm not going to show that off. Eventually, I'm probably going to end up ordering another copy if I can find it, just so I can have the complete package. That bugs the piss out of me. But, yeah. Another thing, quick shout out to Viking Recordings and Marty, the owner. He is just such a fucking class act. He is a really cool guy. I talk to him on Facebook, and if you're a fan of black metal, atmospheric black metal, whatever, you owe it to yourself to check out Viking. You know, he puts out a lot of quality releases, t-shirts. I mean, he prints his own shirts and everything, so it's all good quality stuff. And my last update, I showed the pre-order bundle for the Panopticon Revisions of the Past 2 LP set, with the tote bag and everything, and at the time I thought maybe it was just supposed to be a one vinyl set. I just, you know, I couldn't remember because it had been so long since I ordered it. I mean, I ordered this thing in mid-December, and he contacted me and he was like, dude, he said, there was a fuck up. He said that was supposed to be a 2 LP set. He said that was a error on the pressing plan side, I guess. He said, so I will send you out the other one, like, ASAP, which was really cool. And he sent it out on Saturday. Here it is Monday, and I've got it. So again, Marty, thank you so much. And here is the second LP, the inner sleeve. And I really love the color of this vinyl. Very, very gorgeous. And something that really surprised me, and I did not expect him to do this, I guess as a, for all my, as he put all my trouble for all this, he actually sent me the CD version, excuse me, of Revisions of the Past. So Marty, again, thank you so much for this. I did not expect this. This looks absolutely awesome. And there goes my phone, somebody texting me as always. So yeah, cannot wait to actually give this a listen. I know these are supposed to be different from the original versions, which like I said, I have the original versions of both of these. So it'd be kind of cool to listen to this, see how different they are. So yeah. Starting off here, I went to a place called Landlocked Music, which is a store I have not been to in months, because there's a lot of construction going on the highway heading down that way, and it's just been a total fucking nightmare, and it seems like it takes longer and longer to get there, and the construction is still not done. There's huge issues there, but I decided recently, this weekend, I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I want to go ahead and go there. I haven't been there forever. Maybe they'll have something. I went there, and I went to another place called Tracks, which in the past has always been really productive for me, and I just could not find anything I wanted in there. It's really starting to become a disappointment for me, but Landlocked usually comes through. And they sell a lot of used stuff, some new stuff, and I did find a couple vinyl in there that I wanted. Excuse me just one second. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. There was something that I just had to take care of really fast. But, yeah, the first one I saw is Black Witchery, Evil Shall Prevail. I've actually seen a couple people showing off this here recently, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I've got to have that. And only problem I had with it, I mean, it's just a standard black vinyl, 2 LP set, is whoever brought this in didn't leave the booklet in it. So, because, you know, the sticker on the front said it came with, you know, a booklet and a poster, which I guess is kind of different than how it usually is, because usually when I find stuff used, the poster's missing, not the booklet. So that's a little disappointing right there. So who knows, maybe down the line, I might buy another copy of this. I don't know. But, yeah, really badass poster, I have to say. Definitely want to frame that up at one point. And the other vinyl I got, again, I was really shocked to see this in there. I was like, wow, like, they actually have that? This is Dying Remains by Mortal Skulls. Really, really awesome death metal. Got a printed inner sleeve, and again, standard black vinyl, nothing too fancy, but really happy to find this. Yeah, can't beat Mortal Skulls if you love death metal. All right, on to the CDs. This first one, I was flipping through the CDs. You know, they have them face down, so you gotta, you know, look at the spines of them. And as soon as I saw the spine of this, I literally out loud said, "There's no fucking way," because I've never seen this CD in any used store anywhere. And I mean, it's a total like a joke in a way, but you know, as soon as I thought it was only $6. In fact, most of these were $6, except for one, which I think was like $8. But I just had to pick this up just for shits and giggles. This is Caninus with Now the Animals Have a Voice. And if you are not familiar with Caninus, they are a, I guess you'd say a grindcore band that features two vocalists, and I don't know if you can really see it. Both their vocalists are pit bulls. Yes, so the vocalists of this band are pit bulls, and all it is just them making, you know, barking and making growls and just noises. And like I said, it's purely for shits and giggles to listen to this. I mean, it's not to be taken seriously. It's just like the band Hatebeak, which is the vocalist is a parrot. I mean, for $6, I couldn't pass it up. I mean, I wouldn't buy a brand new copy for $15, $16, but for $6, I had to get that just for shits and giggles. Now on to kind of more serious stuff. This is the Zenith Passage. Yeah. Sorry, I got tongue-tied. The Zenith Passage with Solipsis. Put out on a Unique Leader, so you know what you got here. Kind of technical, brutal death metal. And I've been meaning to pick this up in their EP for quite some time. And I always seem to forget. There's actually quite a few things on Unique Leader that I want to get. And when I get to ordering things or whatever, I just never seem to remember. And I actually listened to this just the other night. Really solid stuff. Definitely check them out. And the next two are by the same band. And I saw the name, and I remember hearing this name years ago. And never really listened to them, but I looked them up on my phone, saw that they were black metal from Finland, so I thought it was worth a shot for, like I said, $6 a piece. This is Ajatada with Apare. I probably totally butchered that, so if there's any Finnish people out here, anybody that knows how to speak Finnish, so sorry. Really dig that picture right there. I'm sure you can guess why. And the other one is, oh God, Tijus. I'll show you the name here in just a minute, and you'll see why I have such trouble pronouncing it. In fact, here you go. There's the album title right underneath the band name. So yeah, again, totally probably butchered that, but I've only listened to one of these so far. That was pretty solid, pretty good black metal. And speaking of good black metal, this is probably one of the most unique black metal albums that I've heard in a while. And this is, again, another band. I'm totally going to butcher this name. Obseque Aria of Vernal Tunes. And I know a lot of people have actually mentioned this album in the past and told me it was really good. And I saw this in there. I was like, oh yeah, finally I can get this. And I fucking love this. I've listened to this about 3 times now. Really solid. I mean, very kind of medieval-esque sounding black metal, has harps and shit like that. It's just very unique, and I really love it. And the last two I picked up from there is Catatonia with Dethroned and Uncrowned, and this is the Digibook edition, the album, and the 5.1 mix DVD, and this is basically Dead End Kings recorded acoustically. And I gotta say, this is fucking awesome. I mean, ever since they kind of changed their sound from the Death Doom to their kind of more modern sound, I've been kind of about it. But last year's The Fall of Harsh really turned my thinking around on that, and I wanted to get some more of their previous ones because I have just never gotten around to checking them out because I just wasn't really that interested, and I'm really glad I picked this up because it is such a fucking relaxing album, and Jonas's vocals, dude can really sing. And I also picked up Night is the New Day, again, the Digibook edition. And I listened to this while right after I left the store, and I was listening to that while on the drive home and everything, and it's just, again, fucking beautiful. Okay, that's it for all the Landlocked stuff. Next three are ones that I ordered offline. This one I believe I got from Amazon, and I got it with since I accidentally didn't cancel my trial of Prime, got it in 2 days, and this completes my Leviathan collection, at least as far as the studio albums go, and I'm super happy about this. This is Massive Conspiracy Against All Life, the only one that I was missing, and it is finally in my collection. And of course, this is the Hammer Heart Records reissue. I know they put out the box set that has all the albums, at least the Moribund albums on it, and came with a poster and everything. And I thought about buying that, but then it was like, I already own all the other albums except for that one. It'd be kind of a waste, even though I really do want that poster. Again, the next two come from the same band, and yeah, I picked up their latest one not long ago, and I really liked it. And I'm really starting to get into this band, despite them being kind of again, a Christian-themed band. I don't really hear it as much, but this is Fit for a King with their debut, Descendants. This is the Redux edition, which I don't know why they bother calling it that, but this is, I guess, I want to say it's a re-recorded version of their debut. I don't know. I just know people have been saying that they did a lot of, changes to this, and it totally sounds different from how it used to be, but how the fuck am I going to know? I mean, I just recently got into this band, and I've never heard the original version, but what I've heard of this one so far is really good. And this is the one that kind of solidified me really wanting to get something from this band, and that is Creation, Destruction. Really dig that album art. And yeah, this actually has one of my favorite lines on the of there so far, and that's in the song Warpath, where it says, "My words may cut like daggers, but I wasn't put here to keep my thoughts inside." Fucking awesome stuff. And the last three here came from Gorehouse Productions. I hadn't ordered from them in a while, and just decided to, pick some stuff up. And the first one is a band that I didn't know about, or I should say I haven't heard. I knew the name, but I've never heard them until I saw this on their site, and I just listened to a little bit of it. Thought it sounded good, and for this version, I thought, what the fuck, I'll pick it up. This is Deranged with Struck by a Murderous Siege. And as you can see, this is the box edition, and comes with a really cool poster of the artwork. And it also comes with a patch. And then we have the digipack of the album, which I was actually just listening to this earlier this morning. Really solid stuff, really good kind of brutal death metal. So not the kind that you're used to thinking when, we're not talking like Unique Leader style brutal death metal, but it's still considered brutal death metal. And then this CD, I believe, is exclusive just to this edition of it. This is a Postmortem Ritual. Not really sure what this actually is. I don't know if this is like unreleased tracks or something that was just recorded specifically for this version of the album or what. But like I said, as far as I know, that's the only way to get this. And in fact, I don't even think it's even listed in their discography on the Metal Archive. Next up, the new Swine Overlord, Entheogenesis. Been meaning to pick this one up for quite some time. I don't know what stopped me. And as you see, I got the 10 case edition, limited to 100 copies. Mine is number 21. And I've seen that they do put out quite a few of these 10 case editions of albums. And I've always been kind of hesitant to get them, mainly because I did get a 10-case edition of a Hammerfall CD a while back, and the way the disc was in there, I felt like I was going to end up breaking it, just trying to take it out. So when I got it out the first time, I put it in a different case, and I've never really bought a 10-case edition since. But I really like how this one's packaged. Came with a nice patch. Got your booklet. And then here's the inside. So yeah, I got a nice long little spindle here for the, you can kind of see, disc to sit in. So yeah, really solid album. Swine Overlord has yet to disappoint me. So, and the last one is one that I've been wanting to get for a while as well, and finally found a place that had it. Every place else that I saw was always sold out. This is Scordatura with Torment of the Week. I've probably spun this 5 or 6 times since I've picked it up. Fucking solid death metal. Definitely check these guys out. They actually have a new one coming out here soon, so I'm definitely going to be picking that one up. So yeah, that is going to do it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.